Economic uncertainty doesn't have to mean financial anxiety. With inflation at record highs and constant recession warnings, it's natural to feel worried about your money. But here's the truth. Those who prepare now won't just survive, they'll thrive. History shows that every economic downturn brings challenges and opportunities. In this comprehensive guide, you'll learn exactly how to protect your income and savings from inflation, build a recession-proof emergency fund, create multiple streams of income, and make smart investment decisions in uncertain times. Whether you're just starting your financial journey or looking to protect your wealth, this video will give you practical, actionable steps to secure your financial future. Let's turn today's economic uncertainty into your financial advantage. Let's start with the basics. What are we really dealing with here? Inflation is when your money loses buying power over time. Remember that $100 grocery run last year? Today it's around $108. And your savings sitting in the bank? They're slowly losing value. A recession means the economy is shrinking, fewer jobs, less spending, and uncertain incomes. But here's what most people get wrong about recessions. I'm too young to worry about it. In reality, younger workers often face layoffs first. My job is safe. Even recession-proof industries saw cuts in the last downturn. I'll prepare when it happens. By then, it's usually too late. The best opportunities come from preparing early. Why does traditional advice need an update? Save 3 months of expenses doesn't always work with today's rising costs. Just invest in stocks, overlooks, new inflation hedges, and digital assets. One income stream is enough, not anymore, especially in a rapidly shifting economy. Understanding these basics isn't just about surviving. It's about positioning yourself to thrive when others panic. Your emergency fund is your financial shield during uncertain times. But with today's inflation, the old 3-month rule needs an upgrade. Here's the reality. The new standard is 6 to 12 months. Why? Because job searches take longer during recessions. Living costs are rising with inflation, and unexpected expenses hit harder. Where should you keep this fund? Let's look at some smart options. First, $5,000. Keep it in a high-yield savings account for easy access. Next layer, use money market funds for better returns while staying liquid. For longer-term savings, consider I-bonds or TIPS to shield against inflation. Need to speed up your savings? Here are proven strategies. Automate transfers on payday so you're saving before you spend. Use the 50-30-20 rule, but flip the 30% leisure and 20% savings to supercharge your fund. Redirect any windfalls, like tax returns, bonuses, or side hustle income, straight to savings. Building your emergency fund is about more than just a number. It's about creating real financial security in uncertain times. During economic uncertainty, your income is your most valuable asset. But relying on a single paycheck is like building a house on one pillar. It's risky. Let's talk about creating multiple income streams. Think of it as building a financial safety net. The more strings you have, the stronger your protection. First, let's identify recession-proof skills that stay in demand. Skills like data analysis and programming, healthcare-related certifications, digital marketing expertise, and financial services knowledge. These skills are recession-proof because they solve essential problems, are hard to automate, and are consistently in demand. Now, let's look at some practical side hustles you can start this week. Options like freelance writing or editing, virtual assistants, online tutoring, or consulting based on digital skills. But don't overlook your main job. Here's how to become irreplaceable. Master processes others avoid. Volunteer for key projects. Document your achievements. And build relationships across departments. Remember, the goal isn't just to survive, it's to thrive by increasing your value in the marketplace. During economic uncertainty, debt can either be your biggest burden or a powerful tool. Let's break down how to manage it wisely. First, remember that not all debt is created equal. Good debt helps you build wealth or boost your earning potential. like mortgages, business loans, or education that raises your income. Bad debt. That's high-interest consumer debt that drains your wealth without adding value. Here's your recession-proof debt strategy. Priority 1. Focus on high-interest debt over 7%. Priority 2. Build your emergency savings. Priority 3. Keep up minimum payments on any low-interest debt. Now, here's why fixed-rate loans are your friend during inflation. While prices rise, your payments stay the same, making future payments cheaper in real terms and allowing you to plan with certainty. When it comes to refinancing, timing is everything. Consider it when you can drop your rate by at least 1%. You plan to stay in your home long-term, and your job is secure. Remember, the goal isn't to be debt-free at any cost. It's to have debt work for you, not against you. When markets get turbulent, successful investors don't panic. They adjust. Let's break down exactly how to position your investments for both protection and growth. First, asset allocation is key. Think of it as your financial shock absorber. 40 to 60% in broad market index funds for balanced growth, 20 to 30% in inflation hedges, 10 to 20% in bonds or cash equivalents for stability, and the remainder in strategic opportunities. Now, let's talk specific inflation hedges. Tips: Treasury inflation-protected securities adjust with inflation automatically. Real estate provides income and potential appreciation. Commodities like oil or precious metals often rise with inflation, and dividend-paying stocks from stable companies can provide reliable income. Here's why dollar-cost averaging is your best friend in volatile markets. And you buy more shares when prices are low. It reduces emotional decision-making, and it minimizes the risk of bad timing. But let's cover what not to do. These mistakes can set you back years. Don't try to time the market. Even professionals struggle to get it right. Avoid panic selling, as it locks in your losses. And skip any get-rich-quick schemes. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Remember, successful investing during uncertainty isn't about predicting the future. It's about having a solid strategy and sticking to it. Let's talk about smart ways to fight inflation without sacrificing your quality of life. These strategies can help you save hundreds, sometimes thousands, each month. First, target your highest impact expenses. Groceries can take up 10 to 15% of your budget, utilities around 5 to 10%, and recurring subscriptions often hide another 5%. Here's an inflation-fighting grocery strategy. Buy in bulk for non-perishables when prices are low. Shop at discount stores for essentials. Buy seasonal produce to cut costs on fresh items. Stock up during sales on items you regularly use. Now, on to cutting utilities. Simple changes like switching to LED bulbs can save about $100 yearly. A smart thermostat can cut heating and cooling costs by 10 to 15%. Checking for energy leaks around windows and doors can save even more. And don't overlook the power of negotiation. Cable and internet bills can often drop by 20 to 30% just by asking. Bundling your insurance can reduce rates significantly. Subscription services often offer discounts if you ask to cancel. Finally, smart substitutions that work. Store brands often come from the same manufacturers as name brands. Generic prescriptions can save you 80 to 85%. And refurbished electronics cost 30 to 50% less and work just as well. These aren't just penny-pinching moves. They're smart, intentional choices that add up to real savings over time. While we've covered immediate protection strategies, let's focus on securing your long-term financial future. These steps might seem less urgent, but they're absolutely essential during uncertain times. First, let's reinforce your insurance shield. Health insurance. Consider raising your emergency fund to match your deductible. Life insurance. Lock in rates while you're healthy. And disability insurance. This protects your most valuable asset, your income. Now, on to estate planning basics. Yes, this is important no matter your wealth level. Update your will and beneficiary designations. Set up power of attorney documents. And create healthcare directives. Keep a secure list of passwords and account access for loved ones. Let's also maximize tax advantages, especially in high inflation. Max out 401k and IRA contributions to reduce taxable income. Use HSA accounts as stealth retirement savings. Consider Roth conversions while markets are low. Finally, future-proof your career. Track emerging trends in your industry. Invest in skills that are transferable across roles. Build your professional network now before you need it. And keep your resume and LinkedIn updated monthly. These aren't just protective steps, they're investments in your future security, ensuring you're prepared for whatever comes next. You now have a complete roadmap to protect and grow your wealth during economic uncertainty. But remember, knowledge without action is just potential. Let's keep this simple. Here are 3 steps to take today. First, calculate your 6-month emergency fund target. Second, audit your spending for the top 3 areas where you can cut back. Third, pick one income-boosting skill to focus on this month. Don't overwhelm yourself by trying to do everything at once. Small, consistent steps lead to lasting change. Economic uncertainty doesn't have to mean financial anxiety. You have the tools. Now it's time to use them.